Hello everyone, it's Rubix here and welcome to another raid video. Today it is finally time for my first weekly update of my free-to-play 2023. Today we'll be going through everything I have done in the first 7 days, including legendary pulls from my ancient shards. But before I get into it, if you are enjoying the content, please give the subscribe button a click. It genuinely means a lot. You guys are awesome. And with that being said, let's get into the free-to-play update, week 1. So we started by picking our 2 champions, which of course were Elhain and Talia, who is actually pretty decent for Fire Knight, and of course she does okay damage as well and has a counter attack and a weaken. Of course I got them both from the wheel, which is the whole part of this challenge, but we got them too, and my first priority was to get Elhain up to 60, so we jumped straight into campaign and farmed our way through. So here we go, here's the campaign farm. I don't actually know why I haven't 3-starred normal yet. It's not that I can't, I just haven't got around to doing it. I went straight onto hard and brutal as soon as I got through the normal campaign. We absolutely pushed and pushed and pushed. Obviously this got 3-starred and brutal. I'm working my way back through it. Of course I know I should be here by now, but because I didn't want to potentially waste resources by trying to go for it, because I was kind of struggling around hallowed halls to get through. I don't actually know why. It probably was a gear issue, but yeah, I was struggling, so I thought, you know what, I'll just go straight and just farm hard, and farm hard as much as possible. And I actually farmed stage 9 to pick up War Maiden, and I didn't actually get her in the first couple of days, but by day 3 I think it was, I did actually pick her up. But not only was we farming campaign, we was also farming the arena. I was going, though that is quite worrying, I wanted to make a point this free-to-play that arena will be an area that I will be absolutely focusing on. I wanted to completely focus. You've actually just got a sneak peek if you've got my legendaries, by the way. I wanted to absolutely focus through arena. I'm probably going to lose it now. I always focus because the Great Hall is of course a massive, important, very important thing in the game, and I wanted the arena to be that. Silver 3, I think I hit Silver 4, but I got a drop because of the way the rankings work at the end. So that's my arena push on day 1. And finally on day 1, before I move on to day 2, I wanted to push through progress missions as much as possible. Go away, I'm not buying anything on this account. I pushed through to 300 gems. I bought masteries for my first 6-star, which I'll talk about in a minute. I pushed through. We are, of course, now starting to push through the second part of the progress missions, which, to be honest, I'll probably get on with today. I wanted to push through because the rewards are really good. The rewards would massively help my push into early progression, especially with getting my first 6-star with the amount of energy pots you got, with the gems you got to spend on more energy. That's what I've been doing. You get silver to upgrade artifacts, and of course you got shards to pull champions. And speaking of shards, let's move on to day 2. So day 2 came, and a massive part of day 2 was pulling shards. There was a 2x event running. Basically meant the odds of getting legendaries were doubled on ancient shards and epics, but I didn't get a single epic. And of course, if you can tell by the title, I pulled 2 legendary champions over day 2, and I can't remember if the second one was day 3. I don't think it was. I think it was both on day 2. So, day 2 meant shard pulls. It was a 2x event running on ancient shards, which meant there was a double chances of getting epics and legendaries. Which, of course, if you can tell by the actual probabilities, the summoning chances, you can tell it was still only 1% of a legendary. But that 1% did not falter because yes, we got a legendary, and actually a really cool legendary for early game clan boss as well. And that legendary was Eleanarl. She is very good for clan boss, especially early game. I was very happy with her. I saw her walk out. I was like, oh, okay. And then I looked at her kit and I was like, oh wow, okay. So she has an HP burn, which once, it doesn't say here, but once it's ascended to 3 stars, she gets it's irresistible. Actually, wait, it says it there. If she's not ascended to 3 stars, it can be resisted, but once it's ascended to 3 stars, it cannot be resisted, which is fantastic. She's also got 2 poison debuffs. So if it's critical, places 2 5% poison debuff for 2 turns if the attack is critical. And not only that, she explodes. Deals damage for more poison debuffs on all enemies instantly. So if you've got a poisoner alongside her who's popping those poisons constantly, so a KO or something, and you've got, say, 8 poisons on the clan boss, she can detonate them, or activate them rather, straight away. It's very good for quite a bit of damage. Of course, if you get this cooldown down to 4, she's pretty much doing it quite often, and it's just extra damage. And spoiler alert, she becomes my first 60, but I'll get to that as we move on. Today in day 2 I also managed to get myself, where is she? Barbarians. I also managed to get myself the Barbarian Beauty, that is War Maiden. We managed to pull her. She's actually not being used as much as I thought she would do, because I actually did pull another very good decreased defense champion for clan boss. So she's not actually in my clan boss team, but she's going to be working in my wave content because of this AoE decrease defense. If you want to get War Maiden, by the way, you just have to farm stage 9, the Deadlands. You can get them from any of the stages. Obviously the preference would be the stage 3 or stage 6 because of the silver and XP differences, but yeah, so that's how you get a War Maiden. She's very good for early game. And yeah, day 2 also saw through some arena pushes, some more arena pushes. I wanted to push through this. As I said before, my Great Hall was starting to pick up a little bit of colour. Let me just show you what I'm up to in my Great Hall. Of course, obviously, you know, I have farmed since day 2, but right now on day 7, or is it day 8 today? No, it's day 7. This is how my Great Hall is looking. I wanted to get the accuracy up. Of course, accuracy is quite important, not with Elhain, but with Elnarl, and also my second legendary champion, which I'll talk about in a second. Day 3 had come, and yes, as you can see, I'm still on the Ancient Shard screen because we had another couple of Ancient Shards to pull, and given it was 2 times, I wasn't going to wait. I love opening shards. Unfortunately, I didn't actually get around to, I didn't get to record the actual shard pulls, which is a little bit annoying, but yeah. So, Legendary number 2, who was it? I'll tell you right now. Legendary number 2 was Gintoro. He is exceptionally good for damage. He's fantastic on this. He also looks extremely cool, by the way, like, whoa. But we managed to get Gintoro in an Ancient Shard. It honestly caught me by surprise, the fact that my free-to-play become this lucky so early on. I pulled more legendaries at this stage in my free-to-play of 2023 than I'd ever pulled in my main account for the first couple of months. What does Gintoro do? So his A1 attacks one enemy, grants an extra turn. This attack kills the enemy, so he could be wiping enemies out really quickly if you've got him on high damage. He also steals 100% of the target's turn meter, but if the enemy is immune to turn meter reduction effects, or for example the clan boss, he decreases the cooldown of Orn's Rage by 1 turn. And what is Orn's Rage? Boom. Attacks one enemy, places a 60% decreased defense debuff and a 25% weaken for 2 turns. Will attack 5 times instead of 1 on every 4th use of this skill. I've seen him pull about 100k damage for me already in Clan Boss just from attacking 5 times. That is absolutely amazing, like, especially for like early game Clan Boss. He is very good. He also, all turn meter fill effects are increased by 50% when using this champion, which means if I've got an apothecary running and he's upgrading his turn meter, going, he's not going to be stopped. In a sense, he's going to continue going. He is a very solid champion. I'm extremely happy to pull him. I actually didn't know he had that for some reason. I need to put him as my leader. So yeah, so that was day 3 polls. Day 3, just more of the same. I wanted to get my first 60. I was pushing through campaign. I was pushing through the arena. The arena. I'd also unlocked the forge, which meant I was able to get some pretty cool stuff, which she hasn't actually got on. Where is my perception gear? No, I'll just do this. Filter, equipped, and scroll down to perception. Where is it? Found it. So I managed to get some decent perception gear. Some of this was a bit alright. I also managed to get the speed gear from the novice tournament. I didn't actually win the novice tournament, which, you know, it sucks, but, you know, everyone's starting to do this free to play. By the way, it's very cool to see everybody getting onto this whole free to play thing. It's really cool to see so many like FTP titles and names and stuff. Like, it's amazing. Like, I really hope you guys are getting involved in this. If not, that's absolutely fine. You don't have to. You know, there's no, like, as far as I'm aware, there's no money reward or anything. It's just for a bit of fun. I don't know why I haven't sold off my gear yet. Give me a second. Boom. I really am enjoying this. Of course, I'm pretty much on this game now every day. I'm gonna push. This is gonna be my main content now for a couple of months. Just a quick side note before I move on to day 4. Eternal Evolution will be coming, but it won't be yet. I'm going to change the banner. Eternal Evolution will be coming, but it won't be for probably a couple of months now. Day 4. Here we go. So day 4 was focused a lot on my arena push, but not only that, I came very close to getting my 60, and at the end of day 4 it arrived. Well, strictly speaking, it arrived at the beginning of day 5, but you know, I was still in the game at the end of day 4. So my first 60 was, of course, Elenarul. I wanted a 2x60 solely because my main focus is, of course, the clan boss. She's pulling out very good numbers. Very good numbers. And day 5 and 6, by the way, were pretty much the same, but I'm not trying to skip ahead here, but day 5 and 6 were pretty much just farming through campaign, farming through the arena. I have unlocked a few things. Of course, I'm level 37 now, so I have unlocked a few things, such as the forge and all that. So I've unlocked those things, but my main focus was grinding through campaign. And I want to give you all a bit of a treat, I guess, for the end of this video. I'm going to show you my clan boss run of where I'm up to now with the clan boss. Normal. This is my clan boss team. I pulled a Coffin Smasher. He's very good for clan boss. I really like him on clan boss. We'll stick it on auto. And there we go. There is my damage on Demon Lord normal. Of course, this can be like probably like add a couple of zeros on top of this, but I haven't got around to building the champions fully yet. But there we go. There is my clan boss run. Jintoro, Coffin Smasher, Rhonda, of course. I forgot to mention, of course, day 7 was Rhonda. I put her in toxic gear because I need those poisons popping for Elenarul, but not only that, it also helps with her damage. Valerie is the only healer I have pretty much, which is quite frustrating, but you know, she's alright. She's not amazing, but she'll do. Jintoro, of course, I just saw them pulling fantastic damage numbers. Elenarul, just perfect. Like, look at that damage, and she's not even like fully ascended or anything yet, so the HP burn's not popping off every round. But there we go. That was my clan boss run. That was my free to play update of 2023 week 1 day 1 to 7. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys have an absolutely awesome day. This video will be out on Friday, so you will see this video on day 8. But yeah, so thank you guys very much for watching. I'm going to get some food because I'm very hungry. And until the next video, I will see you then. See you later, guys. Bye bye.